Hello, everyone. Welcome to Project 24. I'm Adrian. It is a great day. It is Super Bowl Sunday today, guys. In a good mood. And enjoy some beer, enjoy some food for tonight. I got my Bucks hat, Super Bowl hat going here. I'm ready to go. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good one tonight. I think it's gonna be a really close one. It's gonna be a high-scoring Super Bowl. I'm going with my predictions here. I think Tampa Bay is gonna win 37-30. Um, At halftime, I think it's going to be 17-10 Kansas City. I think that I think Kansas City is going to come out strong in the first half, and then Tom Brady, just being Tom Brady, always comes out stronger in the second half. Usually does. Didn't really look like that in that Green Bay game, but yeah, no, I'm really stoked for this game. I hope Tom Brady gets his seventh Super Bowl, make him the even more of the goat of football, quarterbacks in football. So pretty stoked for that. Betting wise, again, for all you guys that do, guys and girls, sorry, I don't want to leave the females out of it, but for everybody that's into the gambling, that does pro lines, whatever it is, it's a close game. 3.5 point spread. Kansas City's favored by 3.5. The over under is 57.5 points, so it seems about right for those two teams with two of the best offenses in the league this year. Uh yeah, it's gonna be a good Super Bowl. I'm actually really stoked. I think it's gonna be better than last year's. Last year's was good, but I'm not gonna lie. I think it's gonna be a really good one this year. So halftime show too. Actually, I'm actually pretty excited to see the Weeknd's halftime show. He's one of my favorite artists. He's been for a while. Can't go wrong with a Canadian guy there from Toronto. I heard he poured like $7 million or something of his own money, invested $7 million for this halftime show. So I think it's gonna be like one of the better ones. It's gonna be one of like the more iconic ones. If he poured his own money into it, it's gonna be something huge. I'm pretty excited to see that. It's gonna be so sick. Oh, also you're gonna like, bro, like the weekend, Abel, I think his name is. What the fuck are you doing with that plastic surgery? You look awful, man. You look like the freaking handsome Squidward from that SpongeBob episode. But like, come on. You were a good looking guy before, man. You got all the chicks going after you, all the girls going after you, man. Like, why did you do that to your face? Why did you do that to your face? That's all I'm gonna say about that. But no, that halftime show is gonna be pretty sweet. Um Cam, pretty stoked for that. Leave us your comments still if you guys want to have a discussion in the comments section. Leave for any of the football fans or even people that have just watched the Super Bowl, watched the halftime show. Um, let's have a discussion maybe in the comment section. Talk about your favorite halftime show in the past and why. There's been a lot of good ones over the years, so I'd like to, if people are interested in having a discussion, we can first just see what people's opinions and responses are. It should be good. Um, who will the Super Bowl MVP be? Super Bowl MVP. Um, there's honestly this award's kind of stupid. It's always the quarterbacks that get it. Very rarely it'll be a non-quarterback player getting it. Like it was Julian Edelman in 2019, that Super Bowl there. He got it, but again, if New England wins, it's gonna be Tom. Sorry, New England. Oh my God. Tampa Bay wins, it's gonna be Tom Brady. If Kansas City wins, it's gonna be Patrick Mahomes. It's like everybody knows, like the whole MVP thing for the game is so dumb, but they got to do it anyways. They got to do it for the brand, Got to do it for the brand. Um, some other things. Another discussion. Maybe if you guys want to have some discussions in the comment section of this video. Um, what was your first Super Bowl that you watched? That's always like pretty good question. I like to hear that whenever I talk to football fans, their first Super Bowl. Mine was Super Bowl 41, which was in February 2007. I remember that quite fondly, actually. I was about 10 years old, And again, I was just starting to get into sports. I was getting into hockey a couple of years before that, and I was kind of growing an interest in football a little bit. And um, it was the Bears and the Colts. I think it was in Miami, that Super Bowl that year. I think it was in Miami. It was raining. I remember it was raining like crazy that whole game. It was just pouring rain. And that was actually kind of cool too for me because again, that was when Peyton Manning won his first Super Bowl. So that was a pretty cool thing to see. Although I did want Chicago to win. I wanted Chicago to win because I have like family in Chicago, and it was more because oh yeah, I have family in Chicago. I'm gonna go for the Bears. So yeah, that was that too. And yeah, no, it was pretty cool. That was a good Super Bowl too. Um, Again, leave your comments if you guys want to have a discussion. Leave it down below. Who you think? Sorry, what your favorites? Your first Super Bowl was? God, I can't talk. I'm so excited right now. um, yeah, no, that was a good Super Bowl. I remember the Bears had like one of the best defenses in the league that year, and Rex Grossman was the Bears quarterback. He was pretty crap. He didn't play good in that game. He was pretty bad. But yeah, Peyton Manning obviously is going to win that matchup any day of the month, week, month, year. So, um, also, what what is your favorite Super Bowl? Like, what was like the best one of all time? I have a few options for what I've seen because again, I've only been a football fan since maybe '06, '07. Didn't really start excuse me, didn't seriously start like watching like every week like I do now. I didn't start doing that until like 2010. Um, but yeah, I'd say my three choices from what the three best that I can pick out. Super Bowl 42, which was the Patriots and the Giants when the Giants upset the Patriots with the perfect season, and it's fucking stupid. I wanted to pay again. I wasn't a Patriots fan back then. I was actually like a Bills fan. It's kind of weird. I actually used to be a Bills fan, and then I kind of hopped on the Brady bandwagon. And I know it sounds pretty bad. I'm probably gonna get maligned for that, but I'll explain what changed it for me. I'll explain it in a bit. But yeah, I wanted Brady to win that Super Bowl that year. Um, because again, I around that time I sprained my ankle. No, it's not sprained. Sorry, I fractured it. I fractured my ankle. There's a fracture in my ankle. So I was wearing a cast, and yeah, so I was in a cast during that Super Bowl, and Tom Brady had a sprained ankle the week in the AFC Championship game, and he was like he was injured. Personally, I think if he was healthy, they would have won that game no problem. But yeah, he had like a bad ankle in that game, and I could see he was like limping around and like all fucking sore. And I was like, oh, we're twins. Like, oh, we're twinning today. I was like, okay, I want him to win. So yeah, then that whole the David Tyree catch, fucking Eli Manning. It was the luckiest throw, luckiest catch I've ever seen. He's still bragging about that on Twitter. That was the luckiest, flukiest catch I've ever seen. It's pathetic. Pathetic. Still talks about that like he did something. Fucking Eli Manning. Hot take, but he's one of the most overrated quarterbacks, and he's probably going into the Hall of Fame, and he's still going to be one of the most overrated quarterbacks to ever play. One of the worst to ever be in the Hall of Fame, just because of his name and those defenses. They made him look better than what he actually was. Hot take for today. Another good one was the year after. Actually, was the Steelers and Cardinals in Super Bowl 43. That was a really good one. I think I enjoyed that one more than 42 because that was just again back and forth. Like there was the James Harrison pick six. It was Santonio Holmes. I think it was that catch that he made with the tiptoes in the end zone. It was a pretty sick game. And then obviously I hated the Steelers back then because I didn't like Ben Roethlisberger and I knew he was a piece of shit off the field. So He was a convicted rapist, and I hated the Steelers and him for that. So, and I still do hate the Steelers, by the way. They're a fucking stupid team. But yeah, I wanted Kurt Warner and the Cardinals to win that year. With Larry Fitzgerald and Kurt on their offense, it was pretty cool. But no, Pittsburgh was the better team. Obviously, they were the better team, and they deserved it. But yeah, that was a good one too. There was a lot of like iconic highlights, plays. That James Harrison pick six, I still remember him grabbing the ball, taking it all the way down the yard, and he had to use an oxygen mask in the fucking on the sideline there. It was pretty crazy. I couldn't believe that. I thought he was gonna die. Personally, I saw the oxygen mask. I was like, oh my god, this guy's gonna die. And yeah, no, that was good. But Super Bowl, and again, my third one is Super Bowl 51, Pats and Falcons, Patriots and Falcons. And again, I didn't like the Patriots back then, and I was voting again. I was rooting against Tom Brady and the Patriots in that game. Obviously, being a Bills fan at the time, and again, I didn't like Tom Brady and the Bills, and and the Patriots, and again, I was 28-3, and I was like, oh wow, I can't believe he's actually going to lose a Super Bowl. Wow, it's crazy. Like he's actually going to lose this game, and then made that miraculous comeback, and just I just changed my. I was like, you know what? That's like probably the best single-handed performance I've ever seen in my whole life as a sports fan. Like I was like, I can't even hate on this guy anymore. He's just too good. You can't beat him, join him. Like fuck, you can't beat him, join him. That was my whole method, and obviously the Bills were kind of they were getting rid of some of the players I liked. I think Sammy Watkins left. They were Tyrod Taylor. There was rumors he was gone, and I like those two guys. And the team, Rex Ryan was coaching them, and they were just garbage. And I was just getting fed up. So I was fed up with the mediocrity. But look where the Bills are now. So it's like, fuck. 4 years later, look how good they are now. But it's okay. I don't regret my decision. I saw a Super Bowl 2 years ago. I was pretty happy about that. Raptors and the Patriots won in 2019, so it was a good year for sports for me. It's a good year, but yeah, those are my three favorite Super Bowls. I'd say to pick which is my favorite, I might have to go with Super Bowl 51 on that one. That was a life changing moment, that game. So obviously, like yeah, started me I went to Pats Nation there, and yeah, so I mean, for the record, I'm not a Bucks fan. I just want to see Brady win. I'm not a Bucks fan. Let's make that clear. But yeah, just looking at my computer. The Tampa Bay Lightning are giving the shout out to the Bucks tonight for the Super Bowl. It's kind of cool. We retweeted that on our channel. It's pretty cool. Stamkos and Matthew Joseph there. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, Kaloran's got the helmet. He's got the Bucks helmet. That's really cool. Yeah, check it out on the Tampa Bay Lightning Twitter page. They got that video up. It's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, just as a quick Super Bowl preview for tonight, and we are signing off. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Always forget that. Always almost forget that. What kind of fucking podcast host am I? Anyways, this is Adrian, and we're signing off.